Hey there, small business owner. If you are a service-based business owner and you are wanting to have a Black Friday sale in 2025 and you're wanting to know, okay, what steps should I take to be organized so I don't do this whole Black Friday thing last minute? Well, I'm going to showcase one little slice of the pie of how I'm getting ready for Black Friday 2025. And in this video, I'm showcasing how I'm segmenting my audience as early as August so that I know who to promote to come November. So in this video, I'm going to showcase how I use my tech stack of Flowdesk, which is my email service provider, and Showit, which is my website host, and how I use those two together to segment my audience to be better prepared for Black Friday 2025. Now, I will say this, if you are listening to this episode via podcast, I do want to encourage you to watch it on YouTube as well, because I will be showcasing to you how this all comes together visually. So if you are a visual learner, then I highly recommend that not only you listen to this, but also you look at the visuals, because I want to give you a complete behind the scenes of how I'm setting up my segments using Flowdesk, and then how I'm also segmenting via Showit as well. It's going to be so helpful for you. And when I learned how to do this for launches, so I launch for other small business owners. And so when I started incorporating this into their launches, I was like, I have to do this for my own business and my own launches specifically for Black Friday. But before we begin, hi, my name is Dolly DeLong. If you're brand new here, thank you so much for watching or for listening in. I am a Nashville-based photographer. I am a family photographer and a motherhood photographer. And I also serve as a systems and workflow educator for other family photographers who want to know more about how to streamline and operate the back end of their business with systems, workflows, and SOPs, and also marketing systems. So I love all things systems and workflows and how to apply it to the back end of your family photography business. Because of my love of all things systems and workflows and integrations, all that stuff, I've also become a launch planner and integrator. I work one-to-one with small business owners, and I help them plan out a very strategic and well thought out launch. And so I normally take on 4 one-to-one clients every year, but primarily my main focus of my business is educating other small business owners about taking baby steps into systems and workflows and SOPs. So regardless if you're here as a family photographer wanting to learn more education for how to apply to the back end of your family photography business when it comes to systems and workflows, or if you are here as a small business owner wanting to learn how to incorporate launch tips into your own launch, I'm so glad you're here. Now let's jump into this video or this audio training. So like I shared before, I'm going to showcase to you how I use my tech stack of Flowdesk. Again, it is my email service provider. It's my email platform of choice. I've been using Flowdesk for a little under 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. And if you are interested in getting started with using Flowdesk, then I have a 50% off coupon code that you can use for your first year at Flowdesk. So check it out below. And if you are interested in using Showit, which is my website hosting platform, you can also get a 1 month for free using my code. So I'll put those below, but I just wanted you to know that these will be the example platforms I'll be using and showcasing in this video. And I will say this, if you use another email service provider and you have another platform, that's totally fine. These can be transferable to those as well. So I don't want you to think that you have to use Flowdesk and Showit. One thing that would be really helpful for you is if you are a learner who likes to actually apply this step by step, then I would recommend that you totally stop and you create an audience or a segment within your email service provider specifically for Black Friday. And then you also create a thank you confirmation page within your website platform. So for me, Showit, I created a very specific Black Friday email confirmation page. And then within Flowdesk, I created a segment and I'm calling it the Friday Interest 2025 group. And so that lets me know, it segments my warmest audience leads through my email list to let me know who is really interested in this offer. So if you do those two puzzle pieces beforehand, that will totally, you can work alongside me in this video and you can get this up and running really fast. And the whole reason why I'm doing this is because I want to know who my warmest leads are going to be as early as August. So as a launch planner and launch integrator, I truly know the power of a good pre-launch plan, and priming my audience is really important to me because I don't want to just spring the sale on to my audience the week of Thanksgiving, because that is the most oversaturated time to go Black Friday shopping. And also, most likely my emails are going to get lost in the sea of other emails, and my social media presence is probably going to get lost in the algorithm as well. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set myself up for better success by priming my audience intentionally in August with intentional emails. And so I'll have like a sentence dedicated in the PS section of the emails leading up to November, asking my audience, hey, if you would be interested in this type of package, click here. This lets me know you are wanting to purchase a specific package from me. And in this example that I'm going to showcase to you behind the scenes, I know I had mentioned that I am a Nashville-based family and motherhood photographer. That is my bread and butter of my business, of my service-based business. But occasionally I do offer branding photography. Maybe I offer it up to like one time per month to a specific client. Normally it's for a female-based business, a small business owner who is needing marketing visuals. She's normally a team of one, maybe a team of two, but normally a team of one. She's doing it all and she needs marketing visuals to help her streamline the back end of her marketing. So that is normally who I am serving with branding photography. And so last year I set this up to where I offered a Black Friday package specifically for branding photography clients, and they sold very well. It was really surprising to me how well it sold, and it's because I did a lot of priming and I knew my audience was not just family photography clients, but a lot of those clients overlapped into business owning clients, and so they wanted those marketing visuals. And because they've worked with me in the capacity of me capturing their family photography milestones, they liked the way the visuals looked, so they wanted to hire me for branding photography. So I have been doing, in a way, some market research for myself to see, okay, like who my audience is, who I'm serving, how it's overlapped. And so that's where the idea for me came in 2024 of offering this Black Friday package special offer. And so I had decided that I'm going to repeat that this year, except I'm going to be a little bit more strategic and intentional and start warming up my audience even sooner and start segmenting my audience even sooner. And I figured this will also help out because I can write direct emails through my emails provider to them directly as the time gets closer and let them know, hey, you can have access to this deal before I open the doors to the general public, to my whole segmented list. And that way it can have preference too if they want to buy out the spots I am offering. And my whole strategy for Black Friday 2025 this year is to sell out for Q1 branding portraits during my slower season. So my slower season for my service-based business, which is family photography, is normally January and February. I don't own a studio yet, and I do a lot of family sessions. My season tends to pick up from March all the way to November. Like that's when my busy season is. And it ebbs and flows, but it has stayed pretty consistent in the last 7 years. So based off of data, I know that my slower season is January and February. So instead of me like doing freak out marketing in January or February, just throwing spaghetti at the wall and like praying for the best, why don't I start planting the seeds now for a Black Friday deal that can be used only for January and February? And this worked very well for me in fall of 2024. And so I'm going to repurpose it out, but be a little bit more strategic in 2025. So hopefully you are picking up what I'm dropping in this video and in this training. So mostly I just want you to think through if your Q1 season is going to be a little slower in the start of the year for 2026, and what are some creative ways you can fill up your calendar so that you will not have such a slow season. And what, as a service-based business owner, what is one offer that you can package that is very special that you can promote specifically for Black Friday? Now, I'm not asking you to steeply discount your services. I want you to look at your service-based packages and see like what is a sweet offer or discount that you could offer to your segment in your emails, to your audience in your emails that they are wanting, but it would just sweeten the deal even more for them to hit buy during Black Friday. And then that way they can only use it in January and February or whenever your slower season is in 2026. And by the way, I just want to say like this takes you actually sitting down and mapping out a strategy. And so this took me, honestly, it took me about 1 to 2 hours sitting down, quieting my mind down and deciding on one service. And so it can be tempting to want to slash your prices for all of your services in your business, but I am just choosing branding photography because that's something I know as a business owner. I need marketing visuals for my business, and what better way than to start 2026 with brand new marketing visuals that can market my business for the rest of 2026. And so that is how I'm also positioning it for my business owning segment. So my segment who is, I know that they were past family photographer clients, but now they're in my segment of being interested in branding portraits. So that's one way I'm positioning it. If you are listening in, I do want to encourage you to watch the video portion of this because I'm going to be jumping in to Flowdesk and also into to showcase to you what my thank you page or confirmation page looks like and how I set up my segmenting via Flowdesk specifically for Black Friday to warm up my audience for this specific offer. And after watching this, I really hope you will be able to take this and run with it and apply it to your own business for Black Friday. What's up? I am so excited to share with you like this little strategy I am doing for my Black Friday list this year for 2025. I thought I would share my tech stack and to show you like the system that I use to pull this together using Flowdesk and show it together. And so if you are a service-based business owner who uses Show It and who uses Flowdesk, I'm hoping this will help you just like create a better visual for you. So my Black Friday sale is going to go around my branding photography packages. Since I am a service-based business owner, I am a photographer, and one of my services is branding photography. I do have a warm list every single week that I email out, but I want to know who are the warmest leads for 2025. So I went into and I created a new segment and I literally named it Branding Photography 2025 Black Friday Interest. And I tested it out. It worked for me, but then somebody else just joined it. Like I just sent the email. It's crazy. So people are interested right off the bat. So I created the segment and then I wanted to show you in Show It is my website. You could do this within your own website platform, but I'm using Show It to create a confirmation page, really easy confirmation page. Thank you, your confirmation. Thank you again for showing interest in my branding photography specials for 2025. So I'm like confirming that they have like click the link that they are interested in branding photography package with me for Black Friday. So I made that. I made sure to optimize the page and everything, like SEO settings, meta description, advanced settings, all that. So make sure you do that. So I saved that, hit publish, and then for the email that I'm going to send out, I already sent it out, but I'm going to send you an example of what this looked like. So here's a draft of what I had sent out, and I was just like letting business owners know like something big is coming your way this Black Friday. So I'm already warming my list up in August for something that's happening in November, because I just want to prime my audience very well. And so I let them know. I'm not letting them know all the details. I'm just like teasing it out. And then if you wanted, make sure you're on my Black Friday list. That's where first dibs and the link always go out before Instagram sees it. By clicking here, you are letting me know you want first dibs. So if you want to like self-segment your warmest leads, this is what I did. So I highlighted, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. I highlighted this and I put the link. Let's pretend I didn't do that. Okay, so I'm going to take this link. By clicking here. Okay, so I'm going to insert the link and then hit return. But then this time so I inserted the link and then I'm going to hit this little like lightning bolt, add link actions. Choose action, add to segment, and the segment is the interest. Like, so when they click that link, two things are gonna happen. Flowdesk is gonna automatically put that subscriber into this segment. Then they're gonna reroute them to the confirmation page. And I'm gonna click save, and that's it. That's it. So I wanted to showcase to you how like easy it is right now to start segmenting your audience to see like what they would be interested in for Black Friday. And I know I'm going to do this year because like it sold really well last year. I'm going to redo it again this year. People are already showing interest. So that kind of confirms with me, okay, I'm on the right path. But you could potentially do this like between 2 offers, 3 offers, to gauge interest for the first month. And then based off of like who clicked the most links, you decide from there, okay, this is the offer I'm going with. But I wanted to show you tangibly how to set this up using Flowdesk and your website. Show it, for example, and then that way like people are segmenting themselves within your emails that you send out. So I hope that's helpful. Okay, so I hope seeing that visual was very, very helpful for you. And even if you don't know, like I had mentioned this in the video, even though if you don't know narrowed in on what service you are wanting to offer for Black Friday 2025, maybe you can use this time now in August and in September to start getting interest in like offering 3 different options to your email audience and asking them through surveys like, what would you like to see me offer for Black Friday? And that way they can start self-segmenting and you can see, okay, like 28% said this, 50% said this. And so you can then decide, okay, based off of my surveys that I did early on in September, I can then create this package that will be specifically for this group because they've segmented themselves. So either way, I want you to take action after this and please let me know how it goes and what aha moments you experienced. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. It really means so much to me, and I do really enjoy hearing feedback from viewers, from listeners. If you could just let me know what other systems, workflow, SOP videos I can create to not only help you out with your family photography business if you're a family photographer, but what other systems and workflows workflow and launching videos would you like me to create, especially if you are a business owner who is wanting to launch either for the first time or a second time or a third time? Like, how can I help you better prepare for your future launches? All right, so I will see you all with a brand new video next week. Until then, stay streamlined and magical.